Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Miss Marcy, and I am here to do my review, slash recap on L&HH Season 2, Episode 8. Alright, first, I'm just going to start this video off with Shay and Scrappy. Alright, so from what we know from the last few episodes, Erica and Scrappy are no longer together. Y'all know how they do. As of right now, they're not together. So let me just put it like that. Alright, so who does Scrappy call up to go hang out, chill with, kick it with, have sex with? None other than Shay Bucky Johnson, of course. Okay. So he's off into her bed. She's massaging him and stuff like that and carrying on, talking about how she just can't say no to this man and she knows it's wrong, but it feels so good. You know, she looked all stupid. But anyway, so, you know, they're chilling and relaxing in the bed and stuff, and they start exchanging how they, you know, how they appreciate each other's friendship and how she's telling him how she loves him and how she doesn't want to lose him again and how she's going to always be there for him and blah, blah, blah. Here, this is my thing. First of all, Shay, you need to get it together, boo-boo. You are clearly being a side chick, okay? That man loves Erica, contrary to what he tells you, and I think you know that. But see, I feel sorry for Shay because it's like, well, first of all, I think Scrappy's a good person. I don't think he's a bad person at all. But what Scrappy is doing is he's taking advantage of the situation. It's basically, I mean, hell, he knows Shay has feelings for him. I mean, the way she's all over the place, just telling everybody, oh, he hurt me, you know what I mean? So naturally, he's gonna be like the typical man when him and his main chick are on the outs. It's like, okay, he gonna run to that chick that he knows is gonna show him some love. And that's what he's doing. So it goes back to what we always say. A man cannot do what we don't allow them to do. And it's that simple. And that right there, Shay and Scrappy, they're a clear example of that. You know, he is not doing nothing that she's not letting him do. So anyway, my thing is, like I said, she needs to let the situation go. You know, it's really not worth it. She's making herself look like a fool. So I think she truly got caught up in the situation. I think Shay really does care about him or whatever. But I think it's one of those things where she thought because she had known him for so long and she thought that, you know, they were truly friends. And you know how people do when they're in a relationship or they're in a relationship or a marriage and they're having problems. A lot of times the person will tend to go to other people for comfort, you know, and they'll tend to talk about the flaws of the person that they are with. And that's clearly what Scrappy did with Shay and Erica. He talked about what Shay didn't do, not Shay, but what Erica didn't do, how she didn't show affection and how she was this and how she was that. Well, Shay felt like, well, she was already the homegirl, so she felt like she had one up on Erica. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He about to be my man, you know. I'm already the homegirl. He can talk to me. I show affection. But never did she think that he was going to go back to Erica. And when he went back to Erica, the surprise was on her. That's why we keep on hearing Bucky. I keep want to call that girl Bucky, y'all. That's why we keep hearing Shay talking about the whole situation, because she's really hurt. I truly think she's really hurt behind it. And so anyway, so moving on from that, they in the bed together. That's that. So then, okay, Jocelyn and Stevie J. Jocelyn's at some photo shoot. Stevie goes to her and tells her, you know, he wants her to go apologize to Shay Mack because of the fact that Jocelyn was clearly wrong on the last episode when, you know, they was at the strip club trying to talk it out as women, and Jocelyn just kind of went left field on her. Now, I told y'all before what it is with Jocelyn. Jocelyn's just upset because she's afraid of that karma coming back around to her. All that dirt she was doing, you know, sleeping with Stevie J behind Mimi's back, yeah, she's afraid it's going to come back to her. And the kind of man Stevie J is, I wouldn't be surprised, okay? So anyway, moving on from that. Well, actually, no, let me stay on that, because Jocelyn actually did go talk to Shay. Jocelyn and Stevie J went and met up with Shay. And the conversation was good. They handled it like women. They was mature about it. Jocelyn apologized for what she did wrong, because she really was wrong. And Shay was cool. And y'all know what? Shay kind of, in a way, remind me of Keisha Cole. It's something about her that, I don't know, something about her that just seemed like Keisha Cole. I don't know. But anyway, so they talked it out. And the conversation was just fine until it went left field with Shay. Felt the need to mention that Stevie J bought her a TV that time on a few episodes back when her house got robbed. Oh gosh. So Jocelyn didn't like all that. She got up, she played it cool, but she was like, okay, I'm about to leave y'all, you know, y'all can stay here, but I got things I got to do. Jocelyn just afraid. She's worried about that karma coming back. That's all that is. So anyway, okay, so Mimi goes to see a fortune, well, not a fortune teller, but a tarot card reader. The lady clearly tells her that the situation with Nico is a no-no. It's a no-go. It's a red light. Pump your brakes, in a nutshell. But she told her, she said, you know, this is not a good situation. You need to let it go. And so, hey, I mean, but that's what's been said about him anyway, so that wasn't really a surprise. So she told her, so Mimi decided to ask her about K. Michelle, and she told her, you know what, this person plays like she's your friend, but she really doesn't care too much for you. And, you know, I didn't like how Erica and Mimi kept giggling through the reading. I mean, that's just something I wanted to throw in, y'all. It wasn't nothing important. I just was like, why they keep fucking giggling? But anyway, so what else happened? Oh, Tracy and Erica have a play date with their kids. Now, Tracy clearly got her own drama with Drew. Y'all know what? It's something funny looking about her face, man. I think it's like it's the nose and the mouth. It's something about her mouth that looks like no diss to old people, but it's something about her mouth that looks old. Anyway, so she's talking to her. They're talking and stuff. And you know, Tracy couldn't wait to get in on the business about Shay and Erica, because Tracy, to me, wants company to join her in her misery, okay? And she's talking to her, you know, they're talking and stuff. They talk about her and Erica and Scrappy's situation, you know. And Shay's name comes up. And I don't even know why Erica did that. I would not have even said nothing about Shay. But, you know, they got to add some drama, you know. So she's like, Tracy's telling Erica about, you know, Drew's popcorn holes. So she calls them popcorn holes because they pop in and out. That's her hater lingo, really. That's what I'm gonna call that. So anyway, so Erica took the opportunity to talk about Shay. She's like, oh, and speaking of popcorn holes, you were with one. And you know, Tracy sitting there looking like she didn't know Erica was talking about Shay. She's like, so then Erica's like, you was with Shay, you know. So Erica goes on to tell Tracy about her issue with Shay, basically saying that she don't like the fact that Shay's always trying to be in the picture with Scrappy, knowing that he always comes back and forth to her. Erica knows that her and Scrappy are always back and forth, and I think she just feels like Shay's always trying to get in the mix. And I don't really think that, though. I think Shay just kind of got caught up in thinking Scrappy was really for real about her. So anyway, so they decide, okay, you know, Tracy's like, well, you should talk to Shay, because they've never really talked. And I don't think it's a bad idea for them to talk, simply because, yeah, Scrappy was always, you know, in the middle. They never really got a chance to talk to each other. But then again, I feel like if Shay gonna leave the situation alone, there's really nothing to talk about. What are you gonna talk about? You know, for what? You know? So anyway, that's my take on that. But anyway, so what else happened, y'all? Oh my gosh, it really wasn't a whole lot, y'all. This episode was kind of boring, and I am not gonna talk about Mimi and K. Michelle and Arian. It's so high school. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm sorry, y'all can put it below, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to. It's stupid. So anyway, Kurt goes to see Rashida at her video shoot. He has the balls. This was so ballsy of him, y'all. He has the balls, the gall, the nuts, the courage to tell her that, honey, he having doubts about that baby, honey. He told her he having doubts about that baby. I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. So anyway, so she gets mad, like, you know, you can get the fuck out. You know, he told her he don't want to be her husband no more. She like, well, no, he said he don't want to be her husband right now. She told him, well, get the fuck out then, you know, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that was that on them. I got a feeling this is about to get really ugly and messy with those two. This is not looking too good, y'all. Mark my words. It's not looking too good. So anyway, so what else happened? What else happened? Oh yeah, so okay, Shay and Scrappy get into an argument towards the end because she called him over to have, you know, conversation with him because Tracy told her to go ahead and talk it out with him because she just, you know, Shay told Tracy that she just couldn't leave him alone. Tracy's like, you need to move on, blah blah blah. So anyway, so they get into an argument. You know, she asked him, you know, where does things stand with them. He hit her with the friend card again, y'all, like he, you know, like he always do. And she's like, well, that's where I get confused because, you know, we be having sex and blah blah blah. We were having sex before, then you proposed to your baby mama, blah blah blah. And I mean, they get into a really bad argument, which ends up with her upstairs in the room crying. She kicked him out. She ended up in the room crying. You know what? I just hope she's done, y'all. It's so stupid. This is just so stupid. Like, it's like, Shay, come on. You know, he's not going to leave Erica alone. He sat up there and said, me and Erica, just hard for us to quit messing with each other. You know, Shay, you really, you the friend that, you know, with the benefit. You know, if you going to, he's your friend, but if you going to let him fuck you on the side from time to time, he's going to do that. I mean, come on. Like, you know, what man wouldn't? So, I don't know. I hope the girl is done with it. Move on. I understand you're hurting, Shay. I get it, but you got to let it go. It just goes back to what they say. A man does not do what we don't allow them to do, y'all. Keep that in mind. And that's one of those situations where it's obvious, you know. So that was pretty much it, y'all. A whole lot didn't happen. And anything that I forgot, y'all can put it in there. And so I think that's it, y'all. I'm about to go to bed. So thanks for watching again. This has been Miss Marcy, y'all. Peace.